Okay, now how I add her?
What's her name on there?
It's a request code to show up here.
Um, you gotta send it to her, and then she's gonna request to be in it.
Oh, so Diamond ATL. Let me see. Bria, tell Fly I just sent her the request. Where my questions at? Okay, we gotta get me a better angle. Hold on, let me see. Let me get me together before we start. Okay, we gotta come in some. Come on, let's control the narrative. We gotta. Hold on. Oh, shit.
Wherever you need it.
Hold on, let me see. So it can be in on me. And then the lighting is like a glare. So we gotta come. I don't know. We gotta come. Maybe I may have to switch. Let me see. Turn this way. Okay. Fix the camera. Step in front of the camera real quick. I'm too far back. So we got to come in some. We have to bring that in. A lot more. Yeah, but then come towards me. Yeah. Now, let's try to get the aesthetics. Okay. Right there. Okay. Bria. Okay, Bria. Can y'all hear me? You talking about add her? It's not letting me add her. I already done sent the request. What are you talking about? Talking about she don't got all day. Me neither. Hey, I'll be here. I'll start that. You hear me? Okay, Fly. Okay. Hey, girl.
Beautiful. How
How you doing? You ready to do this? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Headed to a function. Did you have fun last night?
Yes. Thanks for the courtesy. I enjoyed myself. I
Me,
don't go out no more like that, so I had a ball.
a time was had. Y'all was
Yes.
lit.
And everybody I spoke with, that was like, damn, I didn't know she was back in the spotlight. So I told y'all, like, yeah, she did her thing. So we got to come back.
Yes.
But
And I
I'm
got
definitely going to be pulling up on you in the A.
yes.
Getting that content in.
Yes, beautiful.
Okay. I ain't going to hold you up but so long. So let's get it going.
Okay.
How much time we looking at? I'll try to get as quick as possible. So first thing first,
Okay.
I think for everybody wants to know,
No, I'll be there. I'm doing the interview. Okay, bye. I'm sorry, beautiful.
you okay. First things first, I think everybody wants to know, like, how do you feel about Cardi B mentioning you in her new hit single, Miami?
Wow, I think it was really dope. I found out my fans were actually told me about it first when went to the club and she kind of, as artists will go test records out just to get some feedback from the fans and stuff like that. And when I first heard about it, I was like, "What?" And then they kept like sending me links, and I was like, "Oh, that's dope." I think she's really dope. She's a hard worker. She's beautiful, and to see her evolve, this game is so tricky. It's so
Right.
hard to adapt. Even me coming from, as they would say, like old school to the new school. So I just can't imagine as a new artist coming out on the scene now and being able to remain a staple. That's very challenging. And it
Right.
also makes me feel good to get my flowers. I've always been about female empowerment and always embraced up and coming female rappers and artists. So for someone to, pay homage and show love and mention me in a positive way meant a lot to me.
Right. So I guess my question would be is, now that you're back making music, do you plan on taking over the music industry?
Absolutely.
So
Well,
should we expect more bangers? Because you
oh
know,
yeah.
Knuck, if you buck, you had some bangers. So should we expect more bangers or what?
Duck of your book has definitely been a blessing to be able to still connect with the new generation each year. All the music that I've made has been influential, and I'm so thankful for it. I have a new record that's dropping on Friday. I'm so excited about, which is another female anthem. And that when I really create music, I create music just for us. You know, like
Yeah.
when, and I love to make party music. You know, we all go through a lot during our natural lives, and when you go out with your girls and have a drink, you want to just let your hair down, and you don't want to think about the issues of yesterday. You know.
All right.
So I will have a new single that's dropping this Friday, and I'm so excited about it. It's up.
Okay. So, question: Do you who with today's industry? Who's your top 5 female rappers? Who you think killing the game right now?
Right now, top 5. Definitely Cardi. Flo Millie, I love Flo Millie. She's very creative. I can tell she takes time with her artwork, like you know, her wardrobe, her stage presence, her visual. SZA is technically a singer, but she's been doing her shit rapping too. I
Right.
really love. Oh, that's 3. What's the one girl that was on the Zoo show? That was on the baddies. What's the one girl name?
Krishan.
I like Krishan. Yeah, we can add her to the list. And what's the other girl name that's from the West Coast? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Krishan.
It's
Suki.
this the one girl. She from the West Coast, and she always be dropping music.
Not Miss T. Not
Okay,
Miss.
so she don't do the baddie show no more. But she was like one of the artists that kind of like
Blew up.
blew up. That was in the Krishan camp.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna tell you
that
like
much I wouldn't be able to quote you on.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose? Ruby
I like Ruby
Rose don't make no music. Boy, hush. He's talking about Ruby Rose.
Tip of my tongue. But yep, we doing our thing, girl power all day.
Okay, so you know you broke the internet with the engagement. How it feel being a fiance? I seen it last night. It's big. It's big. How it feel?
I'm thankful, man. I feel like as you know, when we grew up as little girls, we all have thought about that fairy tale princess happily ever after, and you know you get older and you go through life and you go through heartbreaks and you go through ups and downs and you get to the point where like this shit ain't real, this shit for TV, you know. I just lost my father in December, and I was at a really low place. I would say October, November, December, and a little bit of January. So to be engaged the day after Valentine's, you know, it was perfect. It was in his hometown. My fiance's from Alaska. He's a boxer, and I just felt the love and the support, not just from, you know, his family, his friends, but the fans of Alaska that are now, you know, my fans as well. So I'm happy we planning this wedding, and it's gonna be star-studded.
Right. So that was definitely one of my questions. First of all, I send my condolences to you for your father. How hard has it been taking on that grief? Like, how is it impacting you? Is it like hard, or is it giving you a motivation and a strive to keep going and pursue your dreams?
It's hard. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish losing a parent, even though I know that at some point we all have to go through it, but we're never ready. And I'm a daddy's girl. My dad was my best friend. He was the only one that really understood me. We bumped heads a lot, but the ambition and the hustle and the tenacity that I have, I learned all of that from my father. And I recently learned last month that there's 5 stages of grief. I don't know what's, but
Right.
I could be
Because I lost my grandma back during COVID, but it was hard. Like really, really hard. People will be like, "Oh, move on," and it's challenging when you got somebody that's been in your corner and been there. It's hard. So it just be like you be down for a while, but then you got to pick yourself up because you got people depending on you. And
right.
then when you in the spotlight and you got stuff going on, time waits on no man. You wait too long. That's what I did. I went into a bad state of depression, and you fall
Yeah.
into a hole. It takes a long time to get out of there. So,
Yes.
I give
Right.
you the tip of your crown because you hold me together. So, but
Thank you.
that happy that I didn't know it was that big. Now that man ain't doing that easy. Cause that thing was thinking last night. I said, Lord, she got a big rumple. I didn't know it was that big.
Yes. I love
I
my
said, so he done went over there and put some happy weight on him. I love to see it.
yes, thank you. I've been trying to get thick, thick, thick.
No, you
And it's
are
happening.
thick. You are thick. You are very thick. And I
You.
don't think there's no other way. So moving to love. So is the relationship between you and Mama D genuine, or is it a get back situation for both parties?
Well, we have had some issues in the past. She said some things and done some things. I said some things and done some things that weren't so nice. And last year we kind of like hashed out our differences where she apologized to me about the things she said and done. I apologized about the things I said and done. And we just agreed to just be cool. Even more so with me losing my father.
Right.
She was really there for me and was consistent. Some people say it wasn't genuine, but I felt that it was genuine and I needed it. And she was there more for me than other people that I would have thought that would have been there for me, like I was there for them. So I had this fine line of respect for her. Like I would never go at it. I just let her have it. If like people asked me about something that was said on the episode 2 weeks ago, and she called and apologized about it before it aired and apologized to my mom. And a lot of my family and friends feel a certain kind of way, but like I said, she was there for me when I was at my lowest, losing my father and being there for my son as well. So when you go through shit like that, when you lose a parent, the petty shit in between you don't really sweat it. If it's not life or death for me, if my life is not threatened or my kid is not, life is not threatened, it ain't really enough for me to entertain. So for me, it's genuine. I feel like her relationship with me is genuine, but I do understand that she has to be loyal to her son, and that's fine because I'm gonna always be loyal to my son, whether he right or wrong.
Right.
Right, wrong, indifferent. I'm gonna ride. So that's that.
So with you and Scrappy, with her loyalty to her son, where are y'all at? Is he happy for the engagement? Have y'all made peace?
He's made his appearances several times to a lot of my girlfriends where they work or events, and try to like pass messages and say congratulations and so forth. A little bit of it might be genuine, another part of it could be salty. But I don't care. Like I don't feel no certain kind of way. I wish him the best and whatever he got going on. I have not spoken to him. We've been around each other, but I haven't. For work, there's nothing for me to say. I feel like people are in your life for seasons, reasons, and lifetimes, and I felt like I served my purpose in that window of last year for me. Having to be in his life, and whatever God felt for his reason to be in my life, I felt like that season has passed. So I don't feel no kind of way. There's no happy, no mad, no sad. I just, when I see him, just like I see anybody else, it's just like regular,
Right. So it just is what it is, You happy, you moved on with your life. You're on bigger and better things. You wish him the best, but the toxic don't stay back where it was at. So I'm I know you went your separate ways from the group Prom Mob in 2007. What's your feedback on the JT and Young Miami situation?
Wow. I know it's kind of hard because we're women and we all have different opinions and different styles, and you can still come from the same place and be alike in a lot of ways, and you can be very different in a lot of ways. And I think that I can relate to the differences that they have had because me and my group member go through differences as well. But at the end of the day, they come together just like we come together when it comes to the state of hip hop and women and empowering and uplifting each other, because men do it all the time. Men can diss each other, fall out, have whatever the case. But when it's time to get that bag and stand on business, men stand on business. So I think that as long as they can find that happy medium and just give it time, because time heals all wounds, you know, try to allow each other to go if they want to their separate ways to, you know, blossom and have their own identity. I definitely can relate because, you know, when you're coming from a group of 5 people, it's fine. You're thankful for it, but at some point you want to have your own identity.
Right.
And maybe once they all kind of find their way, if this, I don't know, I'm just going off of what I've seen online because I don't really know the situation.
Right.
I think that maybe they can come back stronger together. But from what I did read, I saw that they apologized to each other and they hashed it out, and I thought that was very ladylike and very dope.
Right.
Because a lot of women look up to them, and I admire their growth as well. Like I said, being new to come into such a tricky, treacherous game, and to be able to continue to be a staple, that says a lot because it's not really easy to do.
And it takes a lot, and the internet will tear you down. Like, you gotta be a strong. I ask myself all the time. I'm trying to get into like really take off with being an influencer and a big time content creator, and I have to ask myself, are you ready? Even last night with you, you know, like, are you ready for this? Because it comes with a lot, and once you open up that door, you open your life to the world. So you have to be ready for what it comes with. But at the same time, if you're not strong enough, it will tear down a lot of relationships, break down walls, and burn bridges. So I definitely can understand it. Now, I know you had started your own reality TV show. What's your plans for Diamond Cuts?
Wow, yeah, so we just wrapped season 2, Diamond Cuts Atlanta. Wow, I think that's like being on the production side of things behind the camera might be my second love. Music is my first love. I really enjoy, like I said, women empowerment. I got literally everything beauty, women that are hairstylists, makeup artists, nail technicians, estheticians, fashion designers, the best of the best, and I've put them together all in one house, put them through different challenges and obstacles, and the winner got $5,000.
Okay.
And you know, the girls, like last night, you were able to see 2 of the girls that were on season 2. A part of it is me rotating them and allowing them to come on the road and build their contacts, meet other artists, you know, do media, promote their brand, and so forth. But it's been a great experience because other women have been reaching out. Like, we're about to start casting for the Midwest. But Diamond Cuts Atlanta is soon to air at the end of June, early July. And I'll start to do more promo, more lives with showcasing all the talented women on the show. But I enjoy it. I'm having a ball with this. Like, I'm literally glued to the TV, glued to as they're in edits, and I know good TV. I know that if it's something boring, I'm not gonna watch it. So I know that it gotta be entertaining enough for us to want to watch it. But it also peels back the layers of different things that women go through. Like, for example, one girl, she always wanted to bring her boyfriend, and I'm sure we went through those stages to where we want to go to work and bring your man, and it's girl, we all got men. That's the case. We can't bring our men to work.
I told you last night I ain't got one.
Or your friend.
Ain't got one.
you know.
But
So
I've
it can,
been there, I love a girl, so I get it for sure. I get it.
yeah,
Love a girl, sometimes some relationships that strong where people want their partner. If you look at Love and Hip Hop, last week episode from the Miami with Trina and her new guy or whatever, and what's her name? I can't say her name. Amada. She invited everybody to the DR for the twins' birthday, and Trina brought her dude, and everybody like, is it a vacation or a friend trip? But sometimes people love is unpredictable, it's uncontrollable. So, it be that way, you know. And sometimes too, some people, I don't know the cast, so I can't say that, but some people don't care to see other people happy. I'm pretty sure you're dealing with that now. Like you Diamond getting back into being seen, working, doing your thing, starting up all these new business ventures. You got a good man. You got a man that's all about you. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's some friendships done been or some situationships that you done been cutting loose here lately. Because people do not want to see you blossom.
that now that's the real hate. The real hate for real, it ain't even about materialistic things no more. The real hate is when motherfuckers see a person is happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's some next level shit. Like it's some. So you gotta protect your peace at all costs. I always say if it costs me my peace, it's too expensive. I'm good. I'm gonna tap out. Y'all got it. Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm at with it. I'm, I'm to the point where, for one, I've it took a while to really learn it, but you can't tell people your goals. It's crazy, but you can't. You can't
Yeah.
tell people what you want to do. You can't tell people what you got going on. It's crazy that you gotta when it happen to people because people don't care no more. It ain't genuine. When you thrive, you got that hustle and that ambition. People don't want to see you take it to the top, or people just don't want you doing better than them. Some people are okay with you doing all right, but they don't want you doing better than them. And
Preach. Preach.
that it's crazy because I see it a lot. I done been good to so many people. I done been up. I done been down. You know what I'm saying? I done been through so much. I'm recently just like I was saying last night. Pulling myself out of hole and trying to get the back to where I once was. And I had to learn within that time. A lot of people say they got you and they don't. And then when you start back elevating, stuff start escalating. People
Yep.
don't be wanting the best for you, but I got me, who for me, I got they in my corner, who rock with me. I know who got me. My family, I got a big family. We trip a lot, but they got my back, you know what I'm saying? But most importantly, I got less than a handful that I can say generally rock with me. And whatever I got going on, they want to see me make it to the top. So, and I'm putting in that work. I got faith in me. I plan on beating all the odds, but people don't be happy for you. When I posted that I was starting my podcast, people promote anything else. I think I got 3 shares on Facebook about that. But it ain't bother me. Because one thing about it, they always watching.
Hello.
And
Hello.
ain't nobody around here putting a coin in my pocket. So, it's crazy. I'm starting getting into the content and stuff and a little money and stuff I be making. It don't come from my people around here. My support is not around here. And it's sad. It is crazy because we got so much talent in North Carolina, but that's a
But it's
conversation for
like
another
that
day.
everywhere. It's like that everywhere. It's like you have to make it somewhere else sometimes for your own people or your hometown to really be like, okay,
Yeah.
this shit official.
Well, do you feel
Yep.
like Atlanta is now that you back in the limelight because you took a break? Now that you're back in the house because you took a break, but you never stopped grinding. You started up your own business. You got skincare correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the other one. I'm sorry, but you did start up a lot of things. So what with you been back in the limelight with the love of hip hop, you back touring. Do you feel like Atlanta is giving you that support?
Yes. But there was a time to where I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel appreciated from, it was a time where I felt like
Right.
it was more about other people than my people supporting me.
Right.
And I had to push through it. It's like, I'm a
Sometimes I feel like you gotta make people feel you. If you know
Yep.
what I'm saying. Like you rather not if you support me, I'm gonna make it. And by the time you finish feeling me, you ain't got no choice but to support me.
Yep.
Because that's how it be. It's a bunch of followers. People don't know how to be themselves no more. everybody pick and choose. So it ain't genuine. So that's where I'm at with it. And last night the vibes I got, you a sweet person. Very
Thank
nice. You out the muscle you have, as soon as we came through the door it was all love. All night you made sure it was good. I love it. So I wouldn't see why you're a sweet person. I see it. I wish you, nothing but the best on the TV show, on
you.
the marriage. I'm coming to get on season 3.
Yes,
So I got you a spot. I hope you got a spot for me
yes,
because I'm coming. I
yes.
promise you. And I'm trying to come to the weekend in Vegas, Annie.
Okay, okay. For real
Y'all
now.
showed me so much love that to not know me. And I could never got that from people around here.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
grateful. I told Fly, I said, I like her. You had a bunch of supportive people around you, and that's what all that mattered. You
yes.
did an amazing job. You
Thank,
look good.
thank you.
So I guess the way I can wrap it up is with me trying to become a entrepreneur, a freshly entrepreneur, what tips would you give me?
To stay consistent,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you got you a great lawyer. If you can have more than one lawyer, that would be great. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times, I have in the past thought that a smile and a handshake matches, or what a person say is on a piece of paper, and it's not. People are out for themselves. So you
Right.
can, because you're very, very genuine, just like me. I see a lot of me in you. That's probably why we gravitated towards each other. But it's that fine line of being firm, which I battle with
Mm-hmm.
all the time. You just gotta be firm, be consistent, and just have like your people that I don't care if it's just one person. I'd rather have one
Mm-hmm.
person that's loyal and genuine in my corner than 30 fake people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And consistent. No, everybody knows that it's cool to have talent, right? But
Mm-hmm.
outworking people damn near sometimes surpass a person with talent. I've learned a lot. So as long as you can outwork the next person and they might have more followers, they might have more connections. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
that's how it started. But it don't mean that that's the way it's gonna end. As long as you keep getting up every day like it's your first and your last, and you putting in the work, they gonna see it. Like you said, they gonna see it.
Every time. Every time. Because they
Yep.
watching. And yes, I love it. I appreciate it. I'm trying to see. People been putting comments. If I'm trying to see if anybody have any comments before she go. Y'all drop them, especially my people from up here in North Carolina. If y'all got any questions, as long as they reasonable and respectful, drop them. And I'll ask before, because my girl is booking busy. Where you going to host a event?
Yep. I'm going to host an event right now.
Okay. My hairdresser said definitely next time he would love to do your hair. So let
I
him
think
know he got
next
you.
weekend. I'm for real. I'm gonna hit you up. Cause
Uh,
baby, that ponytail had me all on you last night, girl. And that body and that face, girl. I was like,
so I got the eggs. Is missionary your favorite style? So
huh?
is missionary your favorite style? Your favorite position?
Only with you.
Okay. We're talking. we talk, we talking about that all camera. They don't know. They don't know that side of me.
Yeah, yeah,
I said
yeah.
they don't know that side of me. You hear me? Say, hold on. Let me see. Erica. Somebody's Erica. She is really genuine. They say she is really genuine. I'm not repeating that one. Somebody said I like the being genuine, but the fine line of being firm got a separate. They said got a separate personal. So they
Separate.
said I like that. I'm trying to gravitate on how they're trying to say it. I like the being genuine, but the fine line of being from. Firm got a separate personal. What you think about that?
Yeah. Cause I learned that with my business. I started hiring a lot of people that were like friends and family, and a lot of times that don't mix.
Right. So
That's why I had to.
what's your intake on that? How do you feel about like with your business and stuff? Do you have family that work with you?
Not no more.
Okay.
Nope.
Is it
They
no?
it's they it, it's weird because naturally they're gonna feel entitled. It's just natural, and I can see it because it's like shit. My mom opened up X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna respect her business, but in the back of my mind, I'm gonna be like, shit, this my mom shit. Y'all got me fucked up.
Right.
So it's that fine line of like having somebody be that buffer to be the asshole. If you got to be an asshole for a minute, or let somebody else be the asshole, just so you can again protect your peace. You know.
Yeah, because it gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Is she?" They said, "Are you going to move to Alaska? Are you going to move to Alaska once you get married?"
Well, I have a house in Alaska and I have a house here in Atlanta, so we back and forth. Um, so I would just say I'm bi-coastal. I'm
Okay.
I'm not gonna be in one spot. I can't sit still. I'm
Okay,
not gonna be in
sister.
one spot at one time.
So that means basically for the time being, you're gonna keep it at two. You gonna have two. You're gonna keep it between back and forth, back and forth. Okay. They said. Somebody said. I agree with her. I like this statement. In business, sometimes you can be too nice. Business and personal has to be separate. They want to know: Are you and Alaska going to have more kids this summertime?
Oh, oh yeah, I'm shit. I've been wanted before. Like, you know, it's funny because you date people and stuff, and people have that, like, you have your goals. Oh, we gonna get married, we gonna have kids. I almost said that with, if not every guy
Mm-hmm.
I date in a serious relationship, or every other guy. And
Right.
I have a son. He's 7, and he reminds me every day how lonely he is. I don't care how much he play with his cousins. He reminds me that he has siblings from his father, which are older, but
Right.
not from me. So yeah, I would love to have more kids.
And she said she's going to name her daughter after me, you guys.
I
So
sure did.
if y'all don't know, my name is Glacia. So when she has her daughter name is going to be Glacia.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Okay, so if it's her daughter and y'all get her to start seeing her post, Glacia, just know if she starts seeing Glacia, she pregnant with a daughter.
Period.
So, somebody said, "Why are you not telling her what I said? Because you disrespectful." I'm not
Well,
repeating
no,
it.
that's fine. Let the haters have their little 2-second shine. What you want to know, sweetie?
Um, they said you think you can beat Erica Dixon, but wait, let me repeat it the right way, child. It's ignorant. Yeah, y'all do know. Oh, by the way, she do got green screen. In case y'all was wondering, make sure y'all tune in and watch her Monday night on VH1.
Yes, plenty
But
green screen.
don't get it twisted. But she hold on, I'm not find it. I overlooked it. They said it about 5 times. I didn't find it because I started to mute it.
That's fine.
Um, Erica. Okay, no. Okay, so let me fix that. They
We
said
call her.
Erica think
We
dumb.
call her. We call her number 2. That's what we call.
Erica. Erica think Diamond is really scared of her, but she got life messed up.
Aww.
So where I came, that was a nicer one, but then somebody said the opposite. So let me ask that. I noticed maybe like a couple episodes back, y'all were like mutual at a party. Like she was speaking to you. What happened?
Mm. That's how it be when people be threatened by your presence. I don't know.
So
A lot of
the post, I ain't trying to get too messy, but
them.
the post with his bag,
Hmm.
was it just because you were tired of him playing in your face? Like
Well, I don't.
with him?
I feel like it was a plan in my face, because when I'm free to do what I want to do, you free to do what you want to do
Right.
too. But not gonna we're not gonna create a narrative like you just this big Mac macho and you got options to be with me one time and then you over here with this person another time, or to go with a storyline to help put food on somebody else's table. You're gonna find somebody else's life to play with. And if that's the case, we're gonna put it all out there.
Right.
I'm dating and I'm having fun, you dating, you having fun, but it's not like this is a fucking no disrespect, like a blue face
And
situation.
Krishan
And
and Jada.
yeah,
Jade, what is name Jade?
yeah, and I love Christian. I don't know much about Blueface, but this ain't that and that ain't this. So it
Yeah.
was more so like for the people who didn't know, and maybe she didn't know. I don't know. Sometimes people lie to other people and tell other people other stuff, So my whole thing is 11 years ago, I hurt myself because I thought I was taking a high road by not responding and entertaining certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But I did that. I was trying to protect my peace, but it allowed other people to control the narrative and speak on the narrative,
Right.
and it hurt my brand. So now I'm gonna always speak up. I learned my lesson from that, and shit, people can have their opinion, they can think what they want to think, but I'm gonna always speak the truth, and I'm gonna speak up for myself in any situation.
As you should, and you handle yourself every episode. Like somebody try you, you come correct. You don't care, you can be the only one. It can be 15 people in the room. You come in with your head high, you come in with that shit on, looking good. And what's up? What's tea?
Yep.
And
I'm
like you
not
said, Scrap just want to control somebody.
I'm not hard.
And what it is,
One thing about me, I'm a lover, not a fighter. But if anybody want to get to me or think they're gonna get to me, it's easy to find me, and you can get exactly what you think you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm not hiding from nobody. I don't do shady stuff to people. I lead with love and light, but at the same time, you respect me, I respect you. You disrespect me,
I
then bitch you
disrespect you.
right back. You know what I'm saying?
So what about, have Bambi gave you any problems?
Um, I wouldn't say recently, not recently. Um, and I wouldn't even say problems. Okay, what's your definition of problem? Sorry.
You, how can I explain? Like she can kind of pick the scab sometimes. I'm gonna say that because she seems like, I don't know her, so I can't say. Certain episodes, she seemed like she's laid back, cool. Well, basically, they just stick their nose in people's business too much. That's just
Yeah.
the way they put it. They always in somebody's business. That's why none of them happy. That's why they always lose their relationship. So, but in certain situations, depending on who the person is, she like to try to check people.
Mm,
So I'm not wrong. So, and I've seen like how she tries to carry on with Erica.
mm.
So,
I know.
I guess
I,
that's why. I mean, have y'all had any problems?
I gotta. I have no. We haven't had any problems. I wish them all the best. Like I'm
Right.
so caught up in my little world and being busy, business owner, and being a mom and touring, and
Mm-hmm.
I can't even tell you what everybody, unless that shit come across my desk and somebody says something to me. I couldn't tell you. You know.
Somebody delusional. I don't know if you know who this person is, because somebody told me they always comment on your stuff. They said always posting pics of you and your man, like he doesn't belong to everybody.
I done heard this so many times with every guy I've dated. Just like people try to say,
Everyone.
just like people try to say, I'm not faithful, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, that's a part of it when you're in the limelight. So,
Mm-hmm. And
yeah.
that goes back to what I say. You got to be strong because it comes with, and you're pretty, very pretty, and you come back. Remember what I told you last night? I was like, you got music that's gonna last years and years. How many? What? You almost, how many decades? You had almost a decade, a whole 20 years in, right? Or if not 20, and you still got music that if it comes on, people are gonna bump that. You're not just a one hit wonder. You got forever music. You got a classic, like Waka Flocka, even Scrappy. So you know it'll forever, you will forever bump in the club. So I guess it just comes with it comes with the territory, I would say. If you